Welcome back to Take Me Home. We're continuing where we left off of driving through the road and trying not to die of curses and deers and shit. Let's get back into it. Alright, so now we're at the abandoned house. So I'm gonna see if anything happens if we just don't look at the note. Wait, what? The deer! Made a return! It's the deer! Don't say a word. I was not expecting this. Oh, the deer triggered it. If I would have went to the abandoned house without the deer, then this never would have happened. But I missed a lot of the font, so you guys will have to pause the video if you want to see what was said that is actually unique prior to the deer appearing. Don't say a word. Stay silent. Good. I don't know what you were thinking back there. If you were trying to run me over, you could have at least finished the job. I'll have you know I'm a very important member of this community. My loss would greatly detriment the forest. Do you know how many of my kind are run over by those machines of yours? Do you know how many friends I've lost? I'll let you off the hook this time, but if you ever try anything like that again, I'll be back and you'll come to regret your actions. Don't talk, man. Hey, what are you looking at? Nothing. Alright, it's kinda... Now I have to wonder what will happen if I actually spoke. We're gonna have to obviously check that out. A nice... different ending, because otherwise, say, if we go to the gas station and the guy doesn't see the trees, then we survive that. Everything just seems like there's no trigger. This deer is a unique trigger. Because otherwise, it's like the ghost at the diner will kill you, the hitchhikers probably kill you, stuff like that. But everything should be fine up until the hitchhikers, and I'll probably do the hitchhiker one. Well, first I'll see if we just don't open the box. Leave it be. I think we should leave it. Gives me bad vibes. I saw something weird at work. So I was driving like usual. I was on some back road, kind of like this one. There was some guy standing on the side of the road, but here's the weird thing. He had some kind of weird bag on his head, and I couldn't see his face. A bag. I just kind of drove past and chalked it up to him being some weirdo. But then I passed another guy, different person, but with another bag, just like the first guy. That's ominous. But then there were more. As I kept driving, there were more and more people with that same bag over their heads. Some were even in little crowds. What are they doing? Just staring. They were all just hanging out on the side of the road, watching me drive. That's, really weird. You don't think it's some kind of cult, do you? Not really sure. Maybe a cult, definitely weird. Well, keep an eye out, alright? That kind of thing is pretty worrying. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, why would you have a cult out here in the middle of nowhere? You never know what's going on through the minds of these backcountry folks. A cult would probably spruce things up around here, right? Not in a good way. Hey, check that out. What is it? It's a covered bridge. You don't see many of those anymore. They're all old as hell, so most of them aren't sturdy enough to hold a car. You think that this one is sturdy enough. Are you sure you want to risk it? Can't turn back? Why not? Just can't. Alright then, so how are we gonna do this? I guess I can take it fast, or I can take it slow. Which do you think it would work better? Slow then fast. Listen, if this bridge can kill us, then I think you can handle that decision. Great, so I'm the one that has to make the tough decisions. So what'll it be? Great, more choices for more endings. Go slow. Go for it. Let's fucking do this. Man revs up the engine, making a real show-off. Quite the showboat, huh? I'm the speed king, bitch. The truck backs up and takes off towards the bridge. However, it seems as if the man has overestimated the height of the bridge's roof. The roof of the truck. Okay, now it's a truck again. Clips off some of the roof of the covered bridge. As the car crosses the bridge, the man stops the car. Oh no. That didn't sound good. That didn't look good. I think we just destroyed a historical monument. I wouldn't say we destroyed it. Just, damaged it. What now? I know this is incredibly irresponsible of me to say, but we leave it. Just like when you were in college. Come on, you're half the reason we did stupid shit. You were my partner in crime. I guess I was good enough partner in crime to make you stay, huh? Yeah, let's, just go. It's not like anyone's gonna figure out who was, right? Yeah, I want to deal with it. The two men continue to drive. Wait, a woman? Standing on the side of the road is a woman draped in a silky white dress flowing in cool wind. She looks pretty messed up. Maybe she's... The car slows... Oh, I don't even have a choice with this one. It reminds me of that one game, Uninvited? Like an old point-and-click adventure game. If it's a fucking skeleton woman, I swear to God. Her face is obscured by a long flowing hair. She has a slim, almost malnourished figure. The man rolls down the window. Oh, what are you doing out here so late? It definitely is a skeleton woman. Oh, you took a piece of me with you. What do you mean? The bridge, you took a part of me. The bridge, what is that? Oh, you saw that, didn't you? How could you have seen that, then gotten this far out? You brought me with you. The woman responds by bringing her face to the man's kissing his cheek. He's so shocked that he doesn't even jump away. Hey, that's my boyfriend. The woman moans a bit and opens her mouth, then bites into the blonde man's cheek. A spurt of warm blood starts to gush out. The bearded man tries to reach out to save him, but the woman pulls him through the window, away from the bearded man's reach. She takes another bite into his shoulder. Blood stains her white dress as she drags the man into the woods. The bearded man begins to get out of the car and run after them. The woman throws the bloodied man to the side of the bearded man, approaches her. She grabs him with inhuman strength, lifts him above her head, and she launches him towards the car, which he blasts into the side, immediately losing consciousness. No. The blond man is on the ground in a puddle of his own blood. He can feel himself slipping away, but before he can pass out, the woman leaps upon him again. She bites into his neck, ripping through his flesh. The man can no longer breathe and finds himself choking on blood. As he fades into blackness, the last thing he sees is the woman above him covered in blood. The night would be filled with the sounds of tearing through flesh and grinding of teeth. The man died covered in his own blood, with his lover tossed aside, helpless. He would have been put in a position of utter hopelessness. The story goes that there was a woman who killed her child, and then herself, and she now haunts the site where the crime was committed, a covered bridge. When crossing the bridge, you must take care not to open the doors or windows, and you must not damage the bridge in any way. If you damage the bridge, she will be able to follow you. She wanders the night in search of her long-lost baby, not realizing that she was the one who had taken its life. There are stories like this everywhere, urban legends about death and despair, like a constant shadow over the community. Keep an eye out for these stories and pay attention to them. Someday they may be the difference between life and death. Bad end, mother. Huh. Alrighty then. Well, I'm gonna just make it so it's easier for me. I'm just gonna do the bridge again, get it off. I have to think about doing the deer and the bridge before I forget any other pass, because I'm trying to keep it all in my mind of what I haven't done yet. Alright, there we go, the deer. Say something. Hey, it's that deer! You'll regret this. The deer disappears into the woods. Huh. Same deer from earlier. Are you sure it was the same one? Most deer tend to look pretty similar. I'm sure of it. I believe you that it's pretty weird though, seeing the same deer twice and all. I guess. Kinda looks like there's something over here. I have to see what the deer means. Hey, do you hear that? Hear what? Kind of sounded like a scream. That's pretty creepy. Are those deer? On the road in front of the car is a herd of deer standing in the middle of the road. That one in the front. It's the same deer from earlier, the same one. Has it been following us the entire time or something? The driver honks his horn several times, but the deer does nothing but stare. The deer in the front of the one from before takes a few steps forward. I warned you. Did it just talk? Your kind has done nothing but put my species in danger with those vehicles of yours. What do you want with us? We want revenge, swift, painful revenge. The deer begin to circle the car. What do I do? Floor it! The man stomps on the gas and the car lurches forward. Deer jump out of the way as the car flies down the road. The two men breathe heavily. Maybe we should go back. What if those things follow us? What if they show up at our house? I don't know. I can't believe we're getting hunted down by bloodthirsty deer. God, what are we gonna do? Just in case we're really in danger, I love you. I love you too. Let's get out of this together. Of course. The two men lock hands. It feels like the only thing they can hold on to is each other. But suddenly a deer jumps out onto the road. The car swerves to miss it, but instead throws itself off the side of the road and into a ditch. You don't swerve away from a deer. You hit it and then that's one of those stereotypes that people say is when car crashes happen more often from people trying to avoid hitting animals than to just slow to a stop or just keep going and hit it and keep going. Because more people are like, oh no, not an animal, and they just swerve off the road and either die or just total their vehicle. Like, come on. Are we dead? Not yet. Not yet. The man awakens, lying on the cold ground just a few feet away from the wrecked car. Inside, the blond man can see the bearded man slumped over in the passenger seat. It's unclear whether he's alive or dead. The man starts to crawl back to the wreck. He seems to have broken his legs. However, he is stopped by a hoof belonging to that same deer, standing high and mighty above him. Please, just let us go. You've disrespected me and my kind, by talking. Only God can help you now. Mother Nature is a watchful mother. She protects her children with a clenched iron fist. As her forests are stripped away and her children are hunted and killed, she grows angry. It is a quiet anger and a gentle wrath. She bides her time, waiting for those little opportunities to get her revenge. When she's given a chance, her wrath is swift and it is mighty. Lest you do not fall victim to her anger, respect the world around you. Understand that on this planet you are not alone, and those other denizens are watching and they are waiting. Bad end. Antlers. You got punctured to death by antlers? Okay, well, there's the deer ending. So now we have to go through the bridge, but very fast. Alright, let's go fast. I'm gonna go over fast. Go for it. Let's fucking do this. Ugh, the man revs up the engine, making a real show of it. The truck backs up and takes off towards the bridge. However, it seems as if the man overestimated the height. The roof. I think slow or fast doesn't matter. We're kind of fucked. Yeah, and we were dealing with a woman. Slow or fast just does not matter. So, no matter what, that pathway, I'm trying to remember, it's like deer, then bottom road twice. No matter what, we're gonna piss her off if we drive over the bridge. We're just fucked. Wait, yeah, that's the thing. I think there's a bug at this part, because I hit slow. I definitely told the person to drive slow, and he keeps saying I'm going to drive fast. So driving slow is what gets me killed. So that means if we drive over this bridge slow, I'm actually denied any of the various endings that could happen from going past this bridge. Because I'm done fast and I've done slow, but if I hit slow, as you saw, I went down and hit slow. And the dude says he fucking wants to drive fast. No. The bridge is bugged and needs to be fixed. Otherwise, I guess I can't get all the fucking endings. Alright, I'm gonna do keyboard. I've been constantly hitting the bridge. It's a third road for everything. Always goes to the bridge if I hit the bottom one, so I just have to avoid it. There's no, like, doing the deer, doing the gas station, just doing the next road always gets to the bridge. And I can't do fast or slow because both of them are fucking fast. So we're gonna stick with... top. I don't know. Work my magic on those keys, and you can still play it. I'm sure I could figure it out again if I tried. Guess I was kind of in the band. Trombone. Hitchhikers. Talk to them. Might as well see what they're up to. The man stops the car next to 3 people. Hey. Hi. Howdy. Sup. So what are you guys doing here? Waiting, I guess. For what? Don't know. So, how's it going? I'm sure you guys should be out here around about this hour. What do you mean? Don't you know about the curse? Oh, curse, great. Yeah. I thought it was pretty well known, but I guess not everyone knows it. So what's the curse? Oh yeah, they say that there is a place in the woods that, like, draws people to it or something like that. If it draws you to it, you, like, bring someone with you, and then you, like, kill them or whatever. Probably to sacrifice to Satan or something. I guess the area was cursed by some dude a long time ago. It's not really backed up by anything, though. This reinforces my fucking theory. Well, that's pretty messed up. Whenever people go missing, the locals tend to assume it's just because of the curse. How do you know so much about the local legends? Aren't you drifters? Yeah, but it's kind of part of the job description, you know? If we're not gonna settle anywhere, we gotta get cultured somehow. Take in the local vibe. Does it ever get lonely? I mean, the 3 of us got each other, right? I suppose that makes sense. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice laugh. No boredom. No sameness. Every day's different. Leaving behind the old and bringing on the new. Do you ever want to settle down? Not really. We've gotten used to this life. It would feel weird if we weren't moving. What about you, blonde guy? Do you think you would like this life? Do you want to settle down? Why me? You just look like the type to be, like us, a drifter. I'm not quite sure. I guess I could probably get used to it. But I've got reasons to stay too. Wouldn't want to leave certain people behind. Like that guy with the beard in there with you? Yeah, like him. Well, you two have a nice night. Don't go falling victim to any curses. Will do. The man rolls up his window. Stay in for me, huh? Pretty sappy of you. The bearded man puts his hand on the other man's shoulder. Glad to hear you don't plan on leaving me here. Guess I'm sentimental. The car continues down the road. The two men continue their drive. You know, we're head home, but has anything changed after we talked to those three people? Or it's just the same normal ending? No? The same... Okay, so the only ending I might be missing is the goddamn bridge ending. Because I don't know what's beyond the bridge. So if we think pathway, and I could probably write it down. So let's say top roads are... Let's say there's two pathways. So let's use my finger here. Top road is, you got the deer, you got the burned down lot, then you got the hitchhikers, and then you got home. The bottom you have the diner, the abandoned shack, and then the bridge. But you can sort of go up and down, criss and cross. So like if you do deer and then abandoned lot, for instance, that means like the first one's the top, and then the second time you go downward, then you hit the abandoned shack, and the deer can get you. So I'm trying to think if I can do the gas station, and then go up to the abandoned lot. Like say, get the chocolate bar and the gas, and then we go to the upward path. What happens? Because if we don't go to the gas station, we technically don't run out of gas. The whole thing of we hitting a gas station seems to be a bit of a plot hole, because if we skip the gas station altogether, we go through the top path and just miss the gas station altogether, then we never run out of gas and we still get home no matter what. I would think it'd be better if there's an ending where if you avoid the gas station, you can't hit home and there's always some kind of deterrent, and the gas station is a necessity, or else your car stops in the middle of the woods and you just get fucked. But otherwise, I'm gonna ask the developer how many endings there are, or if I'm just missing an ending beyond the bridge, if he fixes it. So I don't think I'll upload this the day I'm finishing this recording, unfortunately. So, it might just be one video one of these days instead of two, and this will be the reason why. It's either that or I just have two videos. Maybe I should split it. Like, I've been recording for over an hour, shit. So what I'll do is maybe have it so it's a 3-4 part series, and then one entire ending that has every single ending, but the video with all endings I'll leave until I get all endings, obviously, without the bug in this version, aka whatever's over the bridge. And if the developer tells me I'm missing 2 endings, then I'll find the other ending. If the developer says I'm missing only 1 ending, and it's the one beyond the bridge if you drive slowly, then I'll get that and finish the series proper. So, I'll end it here. I hope you enjoyed this, and look forward to all the other endings when the game gets bug fixed, when I tell the developer about the whole slow and fast over the bridge doesn't work thing. So, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a full subscriber, hit the bell notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, until the next time.